New videos every day.
Hey there, thanks for checking out the video today. Welcome. My name is Chris, I'm from Writebynight.net. The focus of this video is going to be writing and music. It's in our series of interdisciplinary videos that just focus on how writing and another medium can mix and collaborate to provide inspiration or new forms and just basically help you write more. So first off, the great thing about the interdisciplinary practices and in the other videos we've done as well, it helps you to examine the strengths of each medium of expression and maybe the weaknesses, and it just helps you then realize how to play up to those strengths or even how to utilize those weaknesses in a way to produce something good. So basically the idea is to just focus on each specific medium, because even then, beyond just thinking about strengths and weaknesses, you're just thinking about that expression itself, which is always a good thing, just to help your creative muscles stay sharp. So examining the mediums, the ones we've chosen today, we look at music, and music, it does have lyrics and words, but it also just has the sound, the melody, tone, harmony, rhythm, all those things to help accent emotion and feeling. And in that sense, you can have very simple words that are still very affecting, very impacting, because the emotion is brought out through the music. And that's something I think music does really well, and that's definitely one of its strengths. Conversely, writing now, examining that, which we've gone over in other videos in this series, but again, just to reinforce it, really delves below the surface. It gets into the psychology of things. And yes, you do have lyrics and music, but with writing, you can spend more time, and it's not revolving around fitting into the structure of the song. I mean, writing has its own structure, of course, but it can just spend more time on the exploration is, I guess, pretty much the main difference. And in that, you see the strength of writing is to really get down through to a scene and to just the inner world. Well, now that we've examined the strengths and particulars of each medium, we can try to maybe combine the two. Basically, for the writing, you want to keep word selection. So you're going to be using lyrics and music, of course, but still very much think about the efficacy of words and the power of them, and then conversely, the power of the music as well, and its ability to engender feeling. An example of combining the two that I've done before, I would do basically things I would call like chant poems, where you would do a phrase or even just a word, and you'd repeat it over and over again. So you choose the right word that's going to fit, but then you also can add music and sound behind that. So you can change the way the word means, you can change its interpretation, its connotation if you have menacing music behind it, or you have very soothing music behind it. So there, even though it's a repetition thing, including the word, you're still controlling the feeling conveyed, and hopefully you're controlling, obviously you're controlling the words used as well. So you just get this super level of interpretation that you couldn't get without either one. Another example, I think, of combining the two, or at least combining the idea of each medium, you can have music without words, of course. That's nothing new. But maybe you can explore and really take time the way you can do with writing in music. So it's not necessarily you need to add lyrics and whatnot, but if you just keep that idea of writing, where you can really explore and spend a lot of time, and you have just pages and pages of words, translate that into music and really spend time on a certain feeling or psychology, and you can explore it without words as well, to hopefully really get down to it and really spend time even with the music. Basically, now we've assessed all these things, we've thought about mixing them together. I guess the main point, and also the point of all the other interdisciplinary videos we have on the channel, is just to experiment, have fun, combine in ways, and just explore. thinking, again, the strengths of writing, really spending time delving below the surface, strength of music, getting to emotion and feeling. Keep in mind those two, and just, play around with both of them, because it'll lead to inspiration, it'll lead to output, it'll lead to new ideas, which is the main point of interdisciplinary practices. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We're glad to have you. If you did like the video, please do comment. If you have any comments, about music or writing, or the two together, vote us up. If you did like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Psychetruth Facebook page. If you're interested in more comments or just ideas about writing, please go to writebynight.net. We've got a whole bunch of things there. And just want to say, future videos, we will be discussing writing with restrictions. We'll also be discussing found poetry and that whole phenomenon. So again, thanks for coming, guys, and you have a good one.